game. There we go. Alright, begin. Starting stream, and back to Danganronpa V3. I left off in chapter 3. There was some more free time to do. Not really sure how much free time, because I already did some prior to events that have transpired. Okay. Right, but it's free time, so we're gonna go talk to someone. I think last time I tried to talk to both Tenko and Kibo, and it didn't work despite giving them things that they liked. I'm pretty sure Kibo liked things. It's less clear than Tenko, but still. Oh, maybe because of whatever's going on, they don't want to talk. So I might just stick with Korikio. Now, not sure if I have a thing to like though. I'll probably at least like some food. I can give him some candy. Are you around? I don't actually know where he's at. Oh, yeah, he's in this little thing. That makes sense. I'm trying walking around places to see if I can find any more of those Monokuma things that you can get. I believe the stairs are over this way. Should be. Oops. Over here.
How terrifying.
I have to lemon in front. The dog. Hold on. Drink some water. That's trouble doing it so early in the morning. The dark arts of caged dog knowledge were sealed away for being too effective. The caged child was one such art. It seems feudal lords feared the words of the dead. Dang it. Kyo's smile, yes. Dead men tell no tales. What a foolish thing. There are countless ways to speak with the dead. I listened to Kyo talk endlessly about seances. Kyo and I grew a little closer today. I'd like to give him a present. Yes. What do you actually enjoy? I have a lot of these. Maybe he'd like it? Probably be safer bet to just go with some kind of food though. How about just some tea? Everyone likes tea. Probably. I don't like tea, but you might. So this is something you like, Shuichi? I see. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. No one wants to hang out. Free time events just aren't working today. Maybe I need to talk to someone new. There's still time left. Yeah, I guess we'll talk to someone else. There's someone I haven't talked to yet, because otherwise it doesn't seem like anything is functioning. Alright, fine. What do we have to talk to? I could talk to Kokichi. He seems interesting at least. Yeah, sure. Let's go talk to Kokichi. It's on the second floor. I don't know why none of them are working. The one admittedly seemed to be maybe something quirky I wouldn't like, but like Tenko at least very much seemed to enjoy the punching bag I gave her, and yet it didn't activate a free time event. So I don't know. They're just not working today. Hello, do you want to talk to me? Hi.
Oh man.
Oh man. Stupid student council. Maybe they should just get Maki to clean them up. Maybe we should just get Maki to clean them up. But what should I do? Should I hang out with Kokichi even though he's like this?
You mad?
Oh, you mad? It was just a joke. I spent some time with Kokichi. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today, despite my misgivings. Let's give him a present, yeah. What would you like? Some kind of trick thing? A sewing kit? You have somewhat raggedy looking clothes. You might appreciate that. Lunchbox. I don't know. What would he like? If I have a grasp on the things he might enjoy. How about a sewing kit? I have 6 of them. You seem like you'd use it. For me? I'll take it, but you're not getting any thanks from me, buddy.
Because?
Well, I might repay your kind with tricks, since I am the supreme leader of evil. No one wants to hang out. Am I giving them the wrong things? Am I, like, missing something? Hello. Go to bed. You're still like this. Okay. Anyway, I suppose it's nighttime. Angie established a curfew at nighttime. I wonder what will happen to training.
That's true.
I should go see what Kaito has to say about this. I'm worried about him. Yeah, he was, like, sick. Anyone in here? Nope. There it is. I wonder if Kaito's okay. I hope he's feeling a little better. Right as I was about to ring the bell... Oh. The door to Kaito's room opened and out came... Maki. Hello. Good to see someone's been checking on him.
Ah!
Ah, Maki. Is she mad? Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Not looking great. Oh, hey, bro. Perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you, too.
Well...
He told me he was going to skip today's training, too.
I knew it.
So, he still doesn't feel well.
My bad.
It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know? I don't know
Okay.
about that. Yeah, sure, Kaito. Do what you have to do.
Nah.
We'd have to reschedule our training sessions either way, come to think of it. Student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right?
Huh?
Well,
I told you.
if you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that.
I see.
Really, but...
Nope.
I don't want to skip it, so it'll just be the two of us training today.
Huh?
What? Really?
What do you mean?
You don't want to?
Do you want to die?
Jeez.
Huh?
Die?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. That's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. I didn't know such a habit existed.
Well...
Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it.
Okay.
So, if I have to train alone, so be it. You look good. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. I never imagined that you would obey Angie. I thought you did whatever you wanted.
My
I
bad.
think someone, like, poisoned him, honestly. He's not doing well. Shuichi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the train to you until I'm feeling better?
Okay.
Of course, Kaito. I nodded firmly, then chased after Maki and headed to the courtyard.
Hey!
Maki, about Kaito. You shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure it's not. My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her had completely changed. The glare was blazing hot, yet icy cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. Maki? But her glare wasn't aimed at me. It was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out from that glare.
Huh?
Tenko. You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away.
Well...
I'm not here to fight you. And I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew.
Huh?
What?
That's right!
That's right, Maki. I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you for a favor. A personal favor. Favor? From us?
Hey.
I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What? Yeah, I figured you were just going with Kimiko, but now you're like, these people are too much. Oh. I'll talk to Maki first, see what she has to say.
Well...
You're not brainwashed. Does that mean you willingly joined the student council? It sounds worse. Yeah, you've made some decisions.
Hey!
Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Atua.
No.
I can never believe in Angie's god.
Huh?
What?
Listen up!
I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing.
Then...
So you just pretended to be brainwashed? How would you do that?
Hey!
It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy, she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie, but I think Angie is dangerous.
That's right!
The student council idolizes Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes that she is under Atua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her? Huh?
Well...
Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I've wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life.
Listen up!
Going through what it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
Well...
Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. But the student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own.
Please!
That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie.
Huh?
Only us?
Yes.
Oh, obviously I can't ask Kokichi, Mio, or Kyo. And Kaito's not feeling well, you know? I don't know. Mio doesn't seem to like her. She might be willing to help. And I don't know about Gorgio. Who even knows what he's doing?
That's true.
See, you didn't have many options.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Please!
So please, help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could.
Well,
Oh then, let's go.
Huh?
What? We didn't even answer yet.
degenerate males.
Complaining and do this favor for me. I'm even bowing to you. I would never do that for any man. That's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help.
By the way,
So what will you do, Shuichi? This seems like something you'd ignore. This is something I'd ignore? What do you think I am?
No.
No, I'll do it. I was just thinking, is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motives.
Hey, degenerate male!
Then do something about it already. I thought men were supposed to be decisive.
Sneak attack!
I guess I'll forgive you, though. Now let's go convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab.
huh?
Together. I'm going to.
Huh.
Of course. I wouldn't ask just Shuichi for help. I just agreed to help, and this is how you treat me? Oh well, I guess I'll just go to Angie's lab. Alright, that's up here. Up on the 3rd floor. Oh, hello. What are you doing?
Oh?
Hmm? This is an unusual group of people. Tenko's a student council member, so I guess why she's here. Shuichi, Maki, are you guys even allowed to be here? It's already nighttime. Yeah. I was keeping watch for anyone out during nighttime hours. Then I caught these two roaming around. Yep, I'm just doing my job as a student council member, since I'm on the student council. Tenko, if you act that enthusiastic, you'll come across as suspicious.
I'm
Okichi,
ready!
go back to your room and sleep. Oh, I see you take your new job very seriously. You shouldn't lie. What? He's not stupid. Lie down on the job, that is. Well, good night. You think he could tell?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? It's hard to tell with him. He's always spouting random nonsense. Is he? A little bit, but... Anyway, let's hurry. Angie's in her lab, right? I don't know, he seems fairly clever, able to figure out what's going on. No, it's gonna be over there. There's like an intense fog effect going on for some reason. Which is really weird given this is a school. What is it supposed to be? Goodness. And you can still see it over there, but like, it's definitely not all that clear. Anyone up here. Let me check over here in case anyone is. No, doesn't look like it. If they're in the room, then we're not gonna deal with them. And again, the door locks. Who knows how this is gonna go.
All right.
Alright, it's right here. Just when I reach my hand toward the door. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure that door is locked. Locked?
Ah,
Ah, that's right. Angie did say that she locks the room when she's working. I grabbed the doorknob anyway, just to test it. Oh, now she's gonna hear you.
I knew it.
So it is locked.
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door.
Hey,
Angie, open this door, now.
Hey!
But wait, Maki, you can't do it like that. Stop being a little misimpatient. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when a student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door and gave it a few nervous knocks.
Please!
Angie, it's Tenko. I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Maki was already knocking on the door. She's gonna know that she didn't leave in that, like, 30 seconds.
Ah!
Oh, Tenko?
Yes!
Yeah, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open.
Yaha!
Hello, can I help you?
Huh?
Huh? Hi, Shuichi and Maki here.
Oh!
Oh, I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? And you'll need to get acquainted with Atwa. I will introduce you to him.
So divine!
Please, come in.
No.
No, it's not that.
well,
Let's go in for now. We can talk inside.
Well,
Well, I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But... Oh, hello, someone's here. Hello. What is up? I'm playing the game. No one wants to hang out during free time events. I gave them gifts, they seemed to appreciate them, and yet, they did not want to talk. I don't know why. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. We weren't prepared for what we were about to see. What you got? Probably setting up the... Oh, that's creepy. Made wax figures of them?
huh?
Kaede and Rantaro? Kirumi? Ryoma?
Yoo-hoo!
I made them! Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine?
Huh?
You made them?
Yep.
Yep. They're my very own handcrafted wax effigies.
Huh?
Wax effigies? Why?
Of course, of
Why?
course!
For the resurrection ritual, of course. According to the Necronomicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform a ritual. Didn't you already decide you were going to do Rantaro, though? Why make the others?
Come on, come on!
So, I went ahead and made these. Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, Atwa took possession of me. And before I knew it, I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing?
ew.
You do such cruel things so innocently.
Huh?
Hmm? What?
But
It's incredible. For a second, I thought they were real. Yeah, just like the real thing, but... I guess we can look at them, but first we'll talk to people. The fact that Angie can do things like this without a care is what makes her so dangerous. Please, you have to stop Angie. I mean, the wax figures are weird, but like, sort of whatever.
Well,
You try persuading her first. Detectives are good at talking, right? I feel like she might have some misconceptions about detectives. But I know Maki isn't very good at persuading people, so it's up to me. Since it said talk to her, maybe I should look at these things first. Creepy. The more I look at it, the more it looks like Rentaro. But actually... it really looks like Shiroma. But actually... it looks exactly like Hiromi. Actually... it looks like them. It looks exactly like Kaede. His face and body looks like the real thing. But actually... Alright, okay.
Hey!
Angie, could you please reconsider?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Reconsider what exactly?
Remember.
The ritual that you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad that might be. Remember that this was Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died can still be alive.
No.
No, Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fakes, I'm positive. Especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect. The real body still had traces of a soul. That's odd. Stated. A soul, desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. Oh. Yeah, I guess. I don't want to play after Kaede died. I guess. I had sort of seen a little bit about it. I didn't expect her to die, but I did know you played as Shuichi at some point. I kind of assumed that she would just have some kind of breakdown during the trial, and you'd have to switch to him to take over or something. But it's pretty interesting. Definitely an interesting idea to swap out the character real early. Although it might have worked better if they'd... I don't know. Whatever. A soul, desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. That's something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul. You're just gonna insult people with that.
That's true.
Ryoma, Kiromi, Rentaro, and Kaede are dead.
okay.
I agree. I have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead.
Woohoo!
Then, if we do the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery.
Huh?
Huh?
This is stupid.
What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected. Yukichi, can you? Okay, you're getting banned. You're going to die. Ban. No more of you. What are you saying? Someone who just died can't be resurrected.
But...
That's not what Otto says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died up till now will come back. So, if those four really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. That must be right, because Otto is never wrong. You're not gonna stop this, are you?
Of course, of course!
Of course not. This is Otto's will.
Hey,
This is your will, not Otto's.
Nope.
Nuh-uh, it's Otto's. Otto told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Otto.
We'll get punished.
Or else, we'll get punished, you know. I'm probably still worried about the motive, Shuichi, but it's okay.
Atua has
Otto has
spoken.
spoken. Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape.
is that so?
That's so, and there's no point talking anymore. Are we done talking now? I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're gonna slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy.
Hey,
Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan.
Yes.
Honestly, I think the plan right now is just tie her up. Like you do. Tie her up. Like Nagito. Just no more of you. After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab. Okay.
Yaha!
It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms.
Right.
Oh, and
Uh-oh.
it's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right?
Huh?
Eh?
But...
It's okay. I forgive you, because Atto forgives you. He's such a softie, you know.
Atua!
I hope you will recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise.
Yes.
Yes.
Eh?
What's going on? What are you doing?
Why?
Hi, Shuichi and Maki here. They're not on the student council, and it's nighttime.
Himiko!
Himiko!
It'll be okay.
Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah? She betrayed us? That sounds like a big problem. But if you're saying it's nothing, then... Angie, you really are loved by Atua.
Jeez.
And you are loved by Atua in return, Himiko. Stop it. You're making me blush.
Cut it out already!
Enough already! Tenko walked toward Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders.
Eh?
Himiko! Please, snap out of it. Are you a mage? That hurts. Let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not a real mage at all.
What was that?
What?
What's wrong?
Feeling angry? If you are, then show it.
Himiko!
Get mad, get upset, yell at me. Just fight back already. Do something. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just yelled at you. You must be tired, Tenko. I think it would be best if you got some rest.
Sayonara.
I'm good. Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Tenko, are you okay? I said all those horrible things to Himiko, and now I don't know what to do! I know she'd never hate me, but she'll demote me from her best friend to just a friend.
Huh?
You guys were best friends?
No.
Well, if you round up to the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there.
Well,
Well, if you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand.
Right.
That's right. We'll be like an old married couple once we overcome this rough patch. Well, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Shuichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it.
no.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
Piece of cake.
Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. Well then, see you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry.
Ah,
You were worried?
What?
Huh? Is it weird for me to worry?
Do you want to die?
huh?
There's that habit again. Well, I suppose on the positive side, she's able to act more like herself around me.
Well,
What about the ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie?
No.
I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. You need to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too? I didn't expect that. But I'm glad. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place, but I don't know a lot about anyone either. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. I wonder if I can make this work. I got something I'll have to fix later. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. A nice picture. ET or something. Never have seen that. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons. Because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk, and because of the way my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past life that I will get along with everyone. Alright, you have fun. Good morning. Alright.
Huh?
The intercom? This early in the morning? I wonder who it could be. Ooh. Wonder who it could be. Oh, Maki.
well,
What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. You did.
Huh?
I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago.
ew.
You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
Oh, you're feeling better? Maybe. It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual.
Huh?
Kaito?
Okay.
I heard from Makiro. Seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual.
What?
Makiro. Don't give me such a weird nickname.
Ah!
You brought Kaito here, Maki?
Why?
Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach?
But...
But, Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta push a stop to this resurrecting the dead crap.
Okay.
And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. I'm not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared?
Huh?
Huh?
No.
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because...
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since you started talking about resurrecting the dead.
Shut up!
Don't be stupid. There's no way.
So
I was right.
Got a minute?
Wait. I mean, the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
So...
It's not that I'm scared. That's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories. Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Damn it.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened.
Okay.
So let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up!
Shut up! Just go stop Angie already. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, Makiro. Hurry up.
I told you.
Seriously, don't call me Makiro. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab.
Damn it.
Let's hurry and stop. Okay. Here's the same thing you said before.
Jeez.
I can't believe someone your age would hide in bed because they're afraid of ghosts. Well, you know, this is just how my body is. I can't do anything about it.
Well,
You can stand to be around assassins, but ghosts are where you draw the line. I've been told that I'm scarier than any ghost.
What?
Huh? I'm not scared of you at all. Didn't I tell you? You're just a weak coward, and you just started your training.
idiot's at it
You
again.
of all people don't get to call me weak.
Shut up!
Shut up! Let's go and stop Angie. Anything out here?
Damn it.
Okay, yeah.
Then,
If she's not in her room, then she's probably in her lab preparing for the ritual. I'm not sure I will get the lab open. Unless they want to keep not Kokichi. I keep getting their names mixed up. I just want to enlist Kokichi for help. Who's down there? Hello. You helpful?
Ah!
Good morning, Kyo.
Yes.
Good morning.
Oh?
Oh, well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already?
Ah!
Yeah, somehow. Sorry though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. I must feel amiss without your boisterous voice.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. My bad for making you worry.
that's right.
Yes, and all because you were scared.
Oh?
Hmm? Did you say something?
Shut up!
It's nothing. Right, Makiro?
I told you.
Quit calling me Makiro. Hello, Dingo. You wanna come? Good morning, Tenko. Good morning, Maki. Maki's on phone.
Okay.
Good morning.
Come on, man.
Hey, we're ignoring Shuichi?
What?
Huh? What do you mean? It's proper manners to treat girls before all the men. Jeez. More importantly, have you guys seen Himiko?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen her. She's not in the dorms? I guess not. I didn't get an answer after I knocked on her door, so she must have gone out. Anyway, I'll go look for her. If you see her, please let me know. She must want to apologize for last night. It's very like Tenko to take action. Let me put it into the dining hall, since we can use it as a passageway.
Hey!
I'm already over here. This would be closer to the stairs if I went through here. Whatever. Down that way. Nope. Over? No. Let's see. That was in that area. Let's see. Okay. That patient is a pain. There we go. No one's down this hall? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, someone's out here. It's Himiko. Hello. Me? You guys again.
Why?
Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
What a
I
pain.
wouldn't do something like that. Sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie.
You.
So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Ah, yeah. You just don't just tell her that. She doesn't want that to happen. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen.
Okay.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
It's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then,
So tell Angie to open it for us. Yeah, that's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible? I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out.
huh?
Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there? Should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Huh?
Both doors are locked. Is she dead in there? Probably. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside. Which means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey,
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. I don't think that's allowed. No answer?
Himiko!
Yumiko, we need to get inside right now. Yeah? Why?
Ah,
But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do
I see.
either. And I was thinking we'd need to go and grab you. Lucky us that you decided to tag along. I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
You.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my little trick. Who told you that? Okiki's trick?
Ah!
Oh, the lockpicking. Who told you that? Someone must be aware. Unless Tenko beat us up here and then knew the door couldn't open. Maybe? Huh? Lockpicking.
Hey!
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get the slab door open?
Hmm?
You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob.
Ah!
Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
That's the wrong way to say words. It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Himiko!
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah!
Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
See?
There, open sesame.
Huh?
That's simple. Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Well,
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me!
Ah, that cuts real deep, Maki.
Alright.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. What kind of lock is it? Is it just something that prevents you from turning the door, or is it the deadbolt? The thing that prevents you from turning the door can be locked from inside and then shut the door. But if it's a deadbolt, you generally can't do that without a key. Hello.
Oh.
You remembered my little trick. Well, you are the ultimate detective after all. I wonder what it's like inside. I'm so excited. Angie's absolutely gonna be dead in there.
Hey!
Why are you dragging your feet? Let's go in already. I bet those wax statues are gonna be in disarray.
hey,
Let's hurry and check inside. If nothing's wrong, then that's fine. How about you? Going in without permission. I won't cover for you when Angie gets mad, you know? Alright. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... Well, that's neat. They animated it. Oh. No. Hi. That's fine. It's just supposed to be. There she is. Someone just randomly tied up all the figures also. Just cause, I guess.
This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Ah, she puked again, and screamed this time. While Fanny's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Right.
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. I kinda need to investigate, but I guess you can do that over there. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Onto please take care of Angie.
It can't
Hey, why did it end up like this? I forgot you existed. Oops. I guess I could have tried to hang out with you last time. Or were you part of the student council? I don't remember. But I did forget you existed. Didn't Angie have Ottawa with her?
be. You don't know?
Clearly, she didn't.
Weird.
That's not true. Angie say Ottawa always by our side. Ooh. Your crying face is unpleasant. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Ottawa,
Right?
yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
But wait, this is part of the killing game? I mean, regardless of what happened, she did die, and you gotta figure it out or else you'll get executed.
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way.
But why would someone do such awful thing?
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but I'm gonna say she managed to do the ritual and one of them was like, hey, don't. Alright then.
Uh-oh.
Ugh, that vomit's so dense and it's unnovel. The puke is green again too. So unpleasant. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did a murder happen? What's the deal, Mama Dan? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
It's okay.
Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not?
It's fine.
Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how?
So then,
So, let's get started.
we are all friends.
Conduct a friendly investigation. Then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Right.
Oh!
Oh, look! I'm on a camera file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it? You want to do it, Mama Fanny?
So,
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage. All the rage these days. That's so annoying. Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky.
so long. Farewell.
So then,
As there's no use in complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
Yeah.
Yep, I mean by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait.
Not going to. No one going to ever get used to this.
Nope.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. Well, it sounds like it comes from experience, but that's unpleasant.
unfortunately,
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. Oh, that's a sword from Korikyo's thing. Someone must have taken it out of there, which I guess wasn't difficult. Koichi did the first time we went to investigate the area. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like...
The culprit? Is he really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Tsumugi. But do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh no, that's not it. I mean, this has been the work of the transfer student?
Huh?
Oh. Angie prepared the ritual in his room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
Could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey!
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault. Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
Jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left. I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well...
So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes, let's take a look. Alright. Usually read this after it starts investigation time. Odd. Granted. In the last 2 games, 2 people got murdered in Chapter 3. So, might still be that. The victim is Angie Onaga, the Ultimate Artist. The body was found in the Ultimate Artist lab. Oh. The time of death was approximately 2 in the morning. Right. After we left, so we know she was alive at around 10. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Forehead also has a laceration. Probably that sword. Not a lot of blood on it though. Maybe if you pull it out of the figure. Monokuma File 3 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
But...
So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules, like Angie and Atwa said. What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes.
Why?
A member of the student council, that's...
Alright!
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. Again, everyone else is here, so probably no one will die. Will be dead. We need people to be missing for that.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. It's not like you've been much help the previous 2 times, so like, whatever. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
Huh?
What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else. It's too much of a pain.
What was that?
And why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop!
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
You cannot say that with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see,
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, then we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First the resurrection ritual, now a seance. Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times.
Huh?
Many times! On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However,
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
therefore,
Possibility of the culprit being a resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head.
well,
So, to prove such a thing impossible, I think it's best we consult Angie ourselves. I can speak.
Incomprehensible.
Water. Oh, no. That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
huh?
I'll help too.
Huh?
Huh? You too, Himiko?
I...
If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. Seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
So now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine then. Kiwoi can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
Why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
well then,
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
no.
No, in order for the Caged Child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. And how about the empty rooms?
That's
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows in there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up!
There's 3 of those rooms. One of them. I agree with Himiko.
tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then...
The middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this. Was
I
that the
see,
one with
yes.
the writing on the wall? I don't remember. One of them had some words on the wall. I think it was something like, did you find it? Or did you find the secret? Or something like that. Very well. I should begin the preparations at once. I shall have you for help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment for my lab. Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. I mean, it's not like you usually do much help, so like, you can go do that, it's fine. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. But we should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. And what the ultimate detective can do. Someone's gonna die in there. Well, I guess first we'll check Andy's body. Maybe I should talk to everyone first, actually. In case they change what they say after I look at something. This busty brain beauty has this all figured out.
huh?
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? You haven't said what it is.
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions.
Listen up!
Yeah, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something. I suppose that's a reasonable theory. Or they could have just been preparing for the ritual somehow. And they were just put up like that. Well, I'm not sure why you'd need multiple for that. Mia's so rude, yes. She's definitely quite something.
got a minute?
She's honestly not being as bad as she sometimes is. But, you know. What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that okay. Sherlock Holmes' job? I'm not just gonna. Least favorite? Kokichi? Yeah, I guess I can see that. I don't know. I like his voice. That's an interest. He seems interesting. I tried to talk to him earlier, but for whatever reason, despite giving him something he seemed to have enjoyed, that did not activate a free time. Maki is the best. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I liked Kurumi. Alas, she is no longer here.
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Kibo? Yeah. Kibo's pretty interesting. I really like Shuichi, honestly. Look at him, he's got cute little eyelashes. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blamed her. I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? Oh, jeez. So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Oh, please don't. Hey! You tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
Naegi Hinata Matsu Saihara. Honestly, I really like Makoto. He's very nice. I like his hair. He got it shorter in the anime, and it's not as nice there. But yeah, I like Makoto. What are you doing? Stop that. Hajime? Yeah, I can see that. Hajime is pretty cool also. Honestly, all the protagonists are pretty good. Didn't get to see much of Kaede, but I think there's a bonus mode where you can play as her and at least get all the free time events. Because her and Shuichi have different ones. So probably be able to see more of her after I finish the game. What? I just wanted to see if the doll was wearing panties. But wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Ha! Fucking virgin!
He likes wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. Oh jeez. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miu is a waste of time. Wow, that really did do nothing. Why would Kyo trust Kokichi with something as delicate as a seance? Probably because no one else was really volunteering. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Huh? Tenko. Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Could have asked Tsumugi instead. Yeah, I suppose, but... I'll be honest, I keep forgetting Tsumugi exists. She just isn't very remarkable. She came into the room and started saying something when the body was found, and I was like, oh yeah, you're existing. I forgot about that. She just hasn't done anything. Well, she has more personality than Mahiru. Maybe? I honestly wouldn't say that. Maybe if you actually do her free time events, she does sound interesting, but I don't know, I like Mahiru. She likes to take pictures and she wants to be a journalist like her mother was. That's nice. And enter her lab. That's right. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice. I don't know if that would work since we went and talked to her last night, and then she probably wouldn't open it up for Tenko after what happened again.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. We were there during that. It's right. He could have been better. Like, I like him, but like, they could have made him a little better. He could have done something. I like his design at least, he's cute. Really all the characters are for the most part. It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. The thing is, I just kind of don't tend to dislike characters all that often. There's usually something interesting about them that I can appreciate. All they knew. Yeah. They could have at least done something interesting with his clairvoyance. Like, there was that one short thing about him in Toa City where, like, it's like, yeah, he really does have weird clairvoyancy. He can just do that. They could have at least utilized that at least once. Like, please. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. I mean, yeah, but that's just a whole thing. I don't know. Cute as that picture is, I don't know why Toko died. She was just dead for some reason. Tsumugi's account is managed through the truthful section of your monopad. Okay. Or who can come in? No, I can't look at these. You won't let me look at this sword very clearly? Maybe that's part of looking at Andy's body, actually. That's fine.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. I saw the picture. That's what I said. She just died for some reason. Unclear. No one murdered her. I think it's even said they didn't have another class trial, so they wouldn't. So, like, it's not like she did it herself, because that would have been the same as with Sakura. Very odd. Unless something happened where everyone just saw what happened and Monokuma was like, well, you saw what happened. This is her fault, and you everyone saw it. We just won't have a trial. There's no point. Which wouldn't be completely unreasonable. I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. Question is, how did it get locked? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Who knows? I think it's maybe not meant to be thought about too deeply, given that it just kind of pops up for like a brief second and then Makoto flashes back to right there, still in trial. Maybe isn't even meant to be a technically real thing that's happening. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There. Open sesame. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey.
Wonder when the game picked the first game or this game? This game definitely, I don't know. Seems like it would take place afterward. There was a weird shot of like a bunch of meteors falling, which I guess wouldn't really have anything to do with the remnants of despair unless they can control space and meteors somehow. But I don't know. There was a poster for Ultra Despair Girls 2 that I found in the movie room, which is something that doesn't exist. So I don't know what that was about. They kind of didn't really say much about it. Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? Or the radiation caused everyone to go insane? Could be. What do people pick locks? I mean, other people would certainly be theoretically capable.
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. Monocubs took the key. It wouldn't be. No, other people can pick locks. It's possible. We don't know if anyone else knows how, but like, they could. Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Kichi being sus to the red herring. Yeah, He seems like he's gonna stick around till a while. They wouldn't get rid of the problem-causing character so easily, I think. Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monofanny and lifted it to his mouth. Did I read Rantaro's line? I think I did. Yeah. Nagito stuck around, and then he still caused problems during that, because it was his own convoluted mess. No. He ate it!
Then...
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. Well, you say that. Other people can pick locks. It's not impossible. Ask them. They won't tell you if they can. And they also did it. But, like, it's possible. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. No one was in here, though. I suppose we didn't quite see how everyone showed up, but presumably you would have said something if you'd seen someone coming out from, like a box or something.
Huh?
Wait, that's... Yeah, I'd noticed that. It's the one Kokichi picked up when we were looking around, the one that seems to be a reference to the sword from the first trial in the first game, with the gold plate and stuff. But like, anyone could get in there and pick it up, is the thing. So that's not super helpful. So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. Yeah, we need to check what kind of lock it is. Is it a deadbolt, or does it just prevent the door handle from turning? Because those are different. You could do the second one and just shut the door and it wouldn't open again. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Alright. Art Lab's front door has been added to the truthful section of your map. And alright, Gonta. I don't think I spoke to you.
Why?
Why? What if Angie killed herself because she thought Atua told her to? I mean, that's possible. But she was stabbed through the back of the neck, so that'd be difficult, I feel. That'd be very difficult. Especially since the only weapon we see around here seems to be the sword. Though... a murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right!
The student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
You really think that everyone would go along with that rule?
But
it's Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But
the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Nagito set up a spear. Yeah, but he like had it tied up. That sword's very clearly stabbed into Kaede effigy thing. Like, he definitely set things up, and it could be something convoluted, but I just don't see how she'd stab herself in the neck and then stab the sword into the thing, unless she had a different weapon. We haven't looked at the body. There could be a knife somewhere. Still, the back of your neck seems difficult to reach. They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Oh, she was?
But...
No way. The student council would never break own rules.
Right!
They should have been asleep in their own rooms to set a good example to others. Well, Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here?
Gonta, idiot!
So, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council rule. Alright, so that's that. Double check this door, make sure the lock is in place. The incredibly pixelated lock. Sadly, after you lock the door... maybe? I don't know. Need to actually investigate the body, get some more information, I think.
Is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. Oh, there's gold on it. Whoever locked it already held the sword.
That's true.
And because no one used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. It really does not seem like it.
Hey.
Oh, wait. What's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny. Could it be...
Is that alright?
Lucky, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
Want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Miko still trusts. Yeah! Angie's been, like, off-putting since the start. Like, I kind of thought she was the one who killed Ryoma, honestly. For a good while. Cause, like, she was just all involved in setting that up for no good reason. Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. There's... Do you lock it or unlock it? This could be an important clue. Art Lab's back door has been added to the truth build section of your model pad. Right. Still, it's strange the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this...
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? You could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. Can you pick a lock closed? Is that a thing you can do? So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly...
That's true. You need to figure out what kind of lock it is.
That's right.
Those are different. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to re-enter the lab ourselves. I think he might have just been following you.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi's lockpicking has been added to the truth build section of your model pad. Let me look at that lock, honestly. What kind of lock is it? Is it deadbolt? No, I'm not leaving. I want to look at the door. It turns like that, but I don't know. Angie's body. She is lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Okay. And then we can look at the figures from here. Let's just check the body first. What precisely is happening? There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the monoclonal file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of her neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
And what do you make of this wound to her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? I wonder if she took that sword as part of the ritual, if it needed a bit of a blood sacrifice, perhaps.
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. Was it after death? What is going on with these two wounds? Forehead injury has been added to truthful section of your monopad. Huh?
huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What is this doing crumpled underneath her body? Oh,
What is it?
duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? It's got her hair on it, it looks like. It's white hair at least, and only her and Kibo have that. Kibo's ought to be probably different too, since his probably is something inorganic. I guess he could have like a wig thing made of actual hair. That is a thing that exists. Oh well. I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? How do you duct tape with Angie's hair on it? What's that mean? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truthful section of the monopod.
But
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Huh? You wanna die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Alright, well, how about the Necronomicon? Maybe it'll explain why things are all tied up. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
And this was the motive in the Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Oh, hello. Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. Okay. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Alright, they didn't do that. So, they probably didn't get very far in this. beyond making the little figure things, the wax effigy things. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. And close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. Alright. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed this crap? Alright, so you just didn't manage to get to it, I guess. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Well, regardless of that, they did not do it. The book is very much still here in one piece. The 4 effigies hung upside down make this scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Oh, if I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. And that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? Doesn't seem like it, we just read that. Just seems like something completely unrelated. I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Alright, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? Culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down is an added to the truth bolt section of your model pad. How about this katana? A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this? And why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Yeah, check if there's blood on it. Or in the wax. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Ah!
Oh, wait, this is a crime scene. You can't.
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? You can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Yeah, it's true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no attention to my protest, paid no mind to my protests, and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It does have blood. It was definitely used. It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultraman Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
You can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging by the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But...
But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be...
Perhaps it's because Sakil's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. And they may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon.
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Oh, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know that I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. Like, how did they know all of this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me and stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this. Yeah, it had a sheath. If you just took it and put it right back where you found it with the sheath, I don't know that people would have looked at it. Aside from the part where you got gold on the lock, but, you know, whatever.
what are you talking about?
And what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Right. Well, the katana has been added to the truthful section of your modify. Anything else to look at? I mean, I guess I can... I already looked at the door. I can look at the dolls individually. The 4 effigies are hung up with rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. These wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. But why are they hung up? Is this also part of the resurrection ritual? Or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason? And who did it? Culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Right, that's just kind of restating what was said before. Is there anything else near the body? Oh, blood. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Hold on. A few hours before she was killed. That fits the time of death. What? Something seems off. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless. Anyway, let's continue. think we finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
Oh, you're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Alright. Everything's been looked at. It wouldn't let me look at the particular kind of lock in the store for some reason, even though... So, we're just going to assume it's a deadbolt, a thing you can't just shut the door after you lock. Because otherwise, everything falls apart, and they would presumably say something. And after this, I suppose we'll need to check those 3 rooms, see how their thing went. Or maybe we're supposed to wait till they come out on their own and not interrupt them. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Right. Oh, they took the thing. Hello. I guess that's just the thing that was on there. That's fine. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all. Yeah, but anyone can come in here.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Gold leaf katana has been updated in the truth float section of your model. Hello. Is your thing done?
Oh?
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You guys look so disgusted right now. And again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. You brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too. For sure.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Oh, don't ruin the book. Study. So, let's see. Kichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't break it. Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the caged child is mentioned here. What's up? Do we get to look at it?
Yeah.
Incomprehensible. Yeah, Kyo's drawing is the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including a spirit medium and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest the forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. That's what the cutout is for then. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the cage child song. There's a hole in the floor in the one corner, and it's dark. Someone's gonna fall and get hurt. After the song, ask, "Is the cage child?" and then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo's been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But
Is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost. If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Huh? Well, you need 4 participants, plus the seance person. Wouldn't more be in the way? Cause of trouble?
well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
see?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet. I guess
That's
Kibo
true.
didn't really want to be there, so you could just switch off. Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. Whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, and then left the room. Cage child can enter the truthful section of your mod pad. Whew.
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues. Alright. I guess. How did you forget the thing if you have the thing memorized? Can I go in these other rooms? No. Okay. Kibo, you get to be free. You didn't want to do this anyway.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi? You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh
Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? You didn't want to be here in the first place. Like, you... I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
And to be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated. Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock
No
me!
one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad at us and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt? That's a lot of salt.
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. The magic circle is broken. Not only will the seance fail, but
terrifying.
it may also unleash a curse.
Okay,
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Let's see. At last, long last, young guard dog and little lost girl sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be just two? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last. Interesting. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you were unable to read in the dark. You'll be unable to read it in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh?
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. Oh, you're gonna sing? No. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then,
Let us begin the ritual right away.
how exciting!
Yay! I finally get to see Angie. Or we finally get to see Angie.
So then,
For that, let us choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. And then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
Eh?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Please. Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Kimiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You will feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
Inventing your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Drain your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You were probably right. It seems the two of them made up. That's good.
So then,
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes!
Alright, Himiko. I'll see you later.
now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Oh, jeez.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
How are you getting 4 people down that narrow path?
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'm totally wiped.
Himiko, I think you're stepping on the thing. That was Korikyo. Oh well, I think that's just how it looks.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
It's been sitting like that in the display case for a while. It's not gonna crush it.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Alright.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to the one of your choosing. Yeah, you gotta be careful in that far one. Himiko, please don't fall through the floor. There's like a gap or something, I remember that. I think it was in all rooms. We each stood in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Okay, they are aware of that. Good. Still concerning, but at least they aren't completely unaware of the danger.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
What kind of candles are those that they just stay lit the whole time? I suppose that's maybe just a thing you're not supposed to think of. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall, back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Oh, you don't sound good. Oops. Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Oh, that's not good. Himiko.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl?
You should check on that.
At last, at long last.
Maybe you should have just stopped. Not as though you can't just redo it. Something fell. Reach out and touch Wraith. That's an achievement I got. Interesting. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say.
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
Say.
is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
Say.
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? Oh, I really hope Tinko isn't dead. It didn't seem to be Himiko since she was still audible in the song. She probably would have said something if she'd fallen through the floor, or at least stopped singing.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Ah. What happened? Why? Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. Seance was perfect.
What?
We all saw it get set up. Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko.
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Alright, gotta go get the statue. None of you see the blood, I guess. Oh, the floor is broken. Just like setting up, Q instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Someone must have gone under the floor from a different room. And because the floorboards weren't like nailed together. I'm not honestly sure how they were sitting like that. But like they could have been moved. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh? Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Yeah, you don't say. Kimiko ran toward the cage as if at a sprint. Kimiko, I told you not to step on the... She wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Kimiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up and... Oh. Weird. But who did... Someone came from under the floor. Everyone was singing, so it wouldn't have been hard to tell if someone had moved during it, so that shouldn't be the problem. So someone else. But why would anyone kill two people unless two separate people have committed these murders? Which hasn't been the case in previous games. But it could be this time. In which case, I'm not sure how that would play out for the trial. Unless, of course, Tenko was the one who killed Angie, and it'll go like Celeste Ifumi, where you just need to figure out who killed Tenko. Odd.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophany's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Can you stop that?
Ah!
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. the second body announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Tenko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now we should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh?
Huh?
If so...
What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there were two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Eh?
Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Dad. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Honestly, by your reaction, that seems to confirm that there is a separate person. Interesting. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't design the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father!
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Dad's in no condition to help us. Oh, hello. Yeah, you want to have some opinions? Sorry, I thought that Dad ended up like that.
Yeah?
Huh? It's all your fault, Mama Fanny?
Daddy!
Help! We don't know what to do on our own.
Ah!
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
Hey.
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy!
I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I want to love you with all my heart. I don't have a good voice for Monotato. Oh, you're making me blush. Hello. What's the dummy you had? I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable, darling cubs!
Alright.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation! Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
Please don't.
No, no.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Hey, wait, so then who's this Baldy then?
yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer. I got to cover me while I was gone. Okay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Okay then. Sure.
Huh?
Now that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same as the one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. You're just gonna let whoever did that wander around on their own? You're not gonna do something about that? Okay.
now then.
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
Go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma File 3 has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your monopad.
Father!
Boy, everything's going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Peter's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy!
You're glowing! You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than getting praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. As long as you live, I will never let any of you go. Well, you have fun. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. He's just somewhere else. You have other things to take care of.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. We're just not gonna say that. No, thank you.
So long. Farewell.
And what you got? You're probably not too into this, happening. So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
Well, we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Huh? Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Ah, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, this is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So, this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, then let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of her neck. To the back of the neck. Same as the other one. You'd have to, like, reach up and around her, though, to do that. Interesting. A stab wound on her neck. The same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse!
Jeez.
God, not again. Can you chill? Curse.
Hey!
Oh no. It's cute, look at them.
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Oh, you punch him. A dull sound reverberated throughout the room. Punch him in the face. That's fine.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
Oh, jeez. My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Makiro. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko... Well, let me see. And to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay? No, we need candles in the other room. We need to look over there.
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. He's flashlight. New power?
His eyes lit up!
Oh, that's helpful.
I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Can he see when he does this? Seems like that get in the way.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh,
Man, what a lame function. Should have made him like a transformer or something.
it's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the truth wealth section of your monopad. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why that'll be in the investigation trial, but sure. You want to talk about it?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Alright. Let's talk to everyone. Do you notice anything weird from me? Okay, no. You're just still complaining. Kibo can shine his eyes. This investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo this new function. Now then. Her killer is obviously... Not you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. Well, no, someone else is gonna do it at first. So, she probably wasn't the specific target intended, though I'm not sure if a specific target was intended. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be...
So you believe Tenko was killed during the seance? Yeah.
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, Shipper Brains. god, you don't even know that? I guess the question is more, how are you certain of it? It definitely was, though, given she was alive before it, and then when we stopped it and checked on her, she was dead. Like, it's not difficult to figure out. Like, she was talking. It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case.
That cannot be.
Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well. Why did the seance fail? Because she was dead. I don't think it worked with a dead body. Unless it does. I suppose it might. We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder. I mean, it's not hard to put together the pieces. Also, the plank's out of place and it messed up your circle. Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did you get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened. To know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we all stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but... Ah. Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought perhaps someone may have tripped. Perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Miko ran over to the cage the moment she lifted it. Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
Then...
And when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. You have a corpse. I don't think it works with a dead body. I guess maybe the way you're saying it makes it seem like maybe it would've. But like the plank moved and messed up your circle, so that probably doesn't help, huh?
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance is clearly a sham, Maki never was one to pull her punches. Sound during seance has been added to the truth quote section of your monitor pad. Right? How about Gonta? Probably nothing helpful.
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect friends? Alright.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait,
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, it's going to break.
What?
But she not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. But let's just leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko.
Well,
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. And the floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. And that's what Konta told me. It's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well,
Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
is this...
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
Okay,
Yes, I suppose. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious. And now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because
Crying won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out. So she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. This is the room with the writing on the wall. It's different. Oh, they didn't translate it in this version of the room with the stuff. Oh, that's funny. Whoops. I guess it's not relevant, it's just there. There's blood on the cage. There's blood on the cage. Let's not go over this dog. You got anything under you? It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
if I remember correctly,
Kyo said that it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. Is it? You're thinking of some very light girls.
What?
Like, sickly. What do you know about girls? Have you even been touched by one? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? Alright. 5. Cut that in half. What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
Is this...
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. No, because you're stupid. Dog statue is managed. Truthful section monopod. You see this cloth? Is there a hole in it? It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Hugh was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back... There we go. Look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
No hole in the fabric. Okay. It was definitely from within. Under that thing, then. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White shade has been added to the truthful section of your model pad. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Is this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up! I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Lucky really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
but
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic circle Core Kyo drew has been added to the truthful section of your monopad. Zoom in. How about this board? The most obvious thing. Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loose floorboard is added to the truthful section of your monopad. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injuries stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear her scream during the seance. Ah, wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Did Tenko really keep her mouth shut, despite the pain?
Nope.
Death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience.
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments has been added to the truthful section of your monopad. Can't look at this blood stain. Up this rock. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please, rest your forehead upon the stone marker I placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It's merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added to the truthful section of her monopad. Iron cage. And this is the cage used in the seance.
is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. That seems inconsistent with the size shown on the sheet, but it could be just something weird, different art style, different art thing. They didn't match them up very well. Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. Well, when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, just the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. No, we could see the blood under it before anything had been taken off. Although none of you noticed it, and in the more detailed picture it wasn't there. That might have just been some weird assets overlapping weirdly. Iron cage has been added to the truth quote section of your monopad. Is there anything else to look at over here? Check the floorboard. Checked her body. Stone. Iron cage. Oh. Hole in the corner. Yeah, the hole that's like... Okay, you can still kind of see it. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still. Big enough to start picking up the other boards, though.
Is this...
Oh. Looks like there's space under here, too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. Looks like something dropped down there.
Huh?
What? Something dropped down there. Was something dropped from here? Nico was in that corner. No, what was dropped down? We need to look at it.
Hey,
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
You're right.
Right, let's do it.
by the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kiva's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
And I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then, we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Sure is blood. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Dried blood. Who was it here before? There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Kinko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah!
You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. Looks like someone got hit with it, maybe? Is this from Angie's forehead? Somehow?
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet. It wouldn't dry that quick.
Okay,
But these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Odd. Dried blood under the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. This floorboard has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Something over there. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboard. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Nothing remarkable about it. Oh, candle. Oh. Oh yeah, because you can get to other rooms. First off, a sickle. What? There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. That would explain how you could stab her in the back of the neck from under the floor.
okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did.
well...
Sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality. You can hide it under clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
but
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? No, not so dry. Hold on. The blade could fit it through the gaps in the cage, but couldn't reach her neck. It's not going through the gaps in the cage. Why do you think it's under the floor?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high, so if you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. And her posture is the question.
Hey,
Hey, the weapon is down here. The culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Right, and then we just go to the hole. We go through the hole. See what's over there. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? The culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without it, it'd be pitch black. It might make it impossible to move around in here, in there.
Nope.
And they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. They used a light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? I don't know about that, because you would have been able to see it poking out through the little bit, at least, coming from the hole Himiko was in. We go through the hole. Part of the wood's rotted away. No, go through the hole. I know that. So, it wouldn't be possible to move around. But they brought a light. I just wanted to go through the floor. Oh. What did you... Cut cross piece. Oh, yes, this. Ah, look. Part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is, why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose does this serve? A little more leverage to pick it up, I think. The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, why? Crosspiece under the floor. I think we've finished investigating here.
Is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back. And returned to our investigation.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? Well, we need to do it thoroughly, then we can leave and go somewhere else.
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, you should probably hurry. Right. Okay. Oh. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could have ever imagined unfolded. What's going on? Oh, Kibo. Not Kibo, Kokichi. I keep mixing up their names.
It's a lie!
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Did I surprise you? Are you gonna scream and cry in terror?
huh?
What are you doing? That's a face.
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. Oh, you knocked your head. Oops.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean...
Huh?
That's a little quick.
Confidence! Dreams! That's what the Killing Game is all about! Killing Game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes! Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the Killing Game! The Killing Game just can't be beat! Behold, students! The entrance to the trial grounds!
I guess time's up.
Oh,
Oh man, it's because of you guys I didn't have enough time to check on something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research this seance again, so I brought this document with me. I mean, you can just bring it to the trial, and everyone can see it. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle in the same exact way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about this later. At the class trial, so see you there. I'm gonna pass out during it, so I want your baby to keep an eye on you. Kokichi left, the blood loss really affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? See, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Well, I'll walk over to the area, but can't do the trial today. Those things take ages. I don't suppose anyone's over there. I don't suppose I can just go in there. Just ignore what Monokuma says. I'm going in here. No. Okay. Just wanted to make sure no one was standing around for me to talk to. I never used that big computer room. Mia was messing with it, but nothing came out of that yet. Wow. The controls in this game are awkward. I don't usually play first-person games with a controller. But alas, for whatever reason, this game just simply refuses to accept like so very many inputs whenever you try and use keyboard and mouse. I do not know why. Alright. But we're gonna walk up to the door as soon as I make sure no one's around. Doesn't look like there is. And I will save right outside the door. Because trials take forever. I will not be able to get it done today. And I'd rather do it all at once. So, that's the end of that for today. Investigation got cut off a little earlier than I would have expected. Next up, we shall return and do a class trial. Don't have any clear suspects necessarily. I'd have to think about it more. Don't know. But yes. Next up, I seem to be managing this about every other day. So, ideally, if all goes well, today is what? Thursday? Friday? Saturday? Ideally, if things go well, I should be able to come back on Saturday also early in the morning, and play the game. Do the trial. Solve the murder. Yes. Aside from that, I think that's it. I will end the stream. Goodbye. Thank you for showing up and saying words. Ending stream.